Risk reward management is always job number one. I have stated in several previous videos. And in this video, I've written a computer program, very small on small basic. I will put the code in the more information box if you would like to import it. But this is it. And how it is designed is to let you bet on the same thing every time, 200 times over. This is the loop. And you can change this number and reduce it or increase it as you wish. So you can play 100 loops or 50 or what have you. And the idea is to start with the bankroll at 100 and try to make it grow. So let's run the program. I'm just going to move the screen size so that it's easiest for you to see as well as for me to work with. That'll work. So I set the max to, originally I set the max to 250, and then I'm like, yeah, you know what? Let's just have some fun with it. Let's go 25,000. I've done a little bit of testing with it, and I've already ran with some interesting bad luck runs you have to go through, but yeah, risk reward management is always job number one. The basis, and this is like how whether again you're doing any type of betting. This is the type of wager amounts I would work with in the numbers on wins and losses, regardless of the game that I'm playing. It's just I am giving you a game that I've been playing called fantasy hockey, which has been making me ROIs of greater than 50%. So this is designed to make a 50% ROI. That's how I wrote the program script to do it. So, and if you're gambling on any type of games, whether you're doing like doing fantasy, maybe it's poker, maybe it's traditional sports betting, or you're trading the markets, it's a game you should be winning. And then you want to design how much you really want to make, like how great you want to take it. I watched a documentary about the flash crash, who they state the flash crash a person was that made this everything happen. And he, at least on the story, whether it's true or not, at least what's true about the story, is this is a person who basically took risk reward management to an extreme level on the rewards sector part of it. Well, that's why I was so amazed when I watched that documentary. I'll maybe talk about that in a different video someday. Probably should. I'm actually going to watch that documentary, try to find another one a second time. Anyway, let's get it started. When I originally did my computer programs for this, I came to the conclusion that betting 20% per of your bankroll, if you consistently did that, was smarter than doing anything lower. It's better than doing that than 19, than 18, than 17, and so on. So I'm going to start doing that with the low numbers. What it's going to do is you bet it's going to give you the result. This is a break even. So sometimes it's going to be higher, sometimes it's going to be lower. Push enter, day number 2, bankroll is the same. And there's a spot where it goes up. So I win 150, so my bankroll will go up to 130. As you can see, and so on. So 20% of that would be 26. And it's not gonna stay that way, because when the bankrolls get higher, then I kind of don't bet this high of a percent. And I'll show you when good results, and they will happen within this, because risk reward management is always job number one. If I always control my risk in a game, I'm guaranteed to win. Well, then just that, guaranteed to win. Also, what I think is important too when you're starting off a bankroll is understanding risk reward is how to deposit funds and how you allocate your risk. For example, let's just assume I wanted to play with $500. Well, why not deposit $100, and then if you need another 100, put it in. You need another 100, put it in. Maybe you might want to put the whole in because of deposit bonuses. I understand that, but just keep those things in mind, that your bankroll doesn't always have to be in their possession or in one spot. In fact, you want as much of your bankroll in your own physical possession, remembering oftentimes with different sites, they're holding the funds. So let's just continue on with this gain and try to grow the bankroll higher. Here's a spot where you lose everything and your bankroll goes a little bit lower, so I'm going to bet less. So let's bet 19, and I lose everything again. Bankroll's down to 76. So bet a 15 now, and I lose a bit more, down to 68. So I can go like maybe 12 and a half, and I lose a bit more, down to 65. That's just nasty. 13. Lose half of it, down to 59. So I'm going to go like 11 and a half, which is a break even. And There's a 10x move right there. Now, I set this game up so the most you can win is 10 times. And playing my type of strategy, you can actually do better. The best that I pulled off was I won about 12 grand. And what did I bet to win 12 grand? Oh, man. It was under 1,000, I think. So, I mean, there's just better than 10x there. So, but as it goes, I just set it up so there's only so many results you can get back. And realize I could bet like $180. Maybe I'll get back 117, 115, 80, nothing, 220, 600. Maybe I win 10 grand, stuff like that. So 182 is the balance. Let's go like 33 win. So I can go a bit more, like 36 win. So I'm going to keep making it go higher, maybe 43. I'm not quite 20% now. I'm a little under it, but very close to it still. 2 pushes in a row, and there's another profit there. And games like this, that happens. In fact, any type of game where you can get payouts of like 2, 4, 5, 6, 8x being common, if you can win those games like 30, 40% of the time, you're probably doing pretty good. And I was a lot of times even winning more than close to half the time. So it got pretty cool. So I won big, then I lose big, and then you just go. So bets go up, bets go down, and so on and so forth. I guess I'm doing 20% here, but bring it down from 50 to 45, a small win, so I can bring it back up to 50. Small loss, bring it down to 45. Very big gain. So now it's at 392. So 20% would make it near 80. So let's go 70, and I lose. So I have to control the risk. Maybe go 60 this time, and a nice win. 360 back. Balance is 622. Maybe we can try to go like, say, 90 or 100 even. That's 120 is 10%. Okay, so I lose a little bit. So let's go maybe $90 on this one. Decent size loss. Let's go 75. Nice win. Maybe go back to 90. Huge win. 10x win. So now with the bankroll around 1,400, little under. Where do I want to do this? Well, 10% is 135. 20% is 270. Let's go by 225. Okay, small loss. Let's do 200. Big loss. Okay, no problem. So 1,100. Now, after 200 bet before, maybe go like 155. Nice win. Let's increase the bet. Maybe go 190. Maybe no, that's too much. 150. Okay, that's no, actually that was too less. 160. That wasn't too much. Let's do 150 again. Win. Okay, let's do 175. Break even. Okay, back down to, let's do 175 again. Bets are kind of low. Okay, now let's go down to 150. Okay, let's go down some more, 125. Ooh, continuing the loss. Let's do 100. Break even. Nice win. That's a 5x profit. So 1,400. Let's maybe try 200. Okay, 175. Okay, let's go 200 again. Nice win. So let's try 225. Getting a nice win again. Maybe try 275. Keeping the numbers higher. Let's go 3.25. Oh, we're in a nice little bowl. And spots like this in real life, you just win. This is where I start to think, okay, you're in like a mojo type of sense. You can almost allocate larger bets. And if I can try to strategically do it, I was in 325 last time. Maybe you can start, maybe give it a $400 shot. If you get your ass kicked, just cool it down a bit. So you cool it down a bit. So let's just go back to 225. Okay, bring it back. Okay, nice little gain. Let's go 300 here. Beautiful. And you can just even have fun one time and say, I can go 500. If it loses, I'm going to control it. If it wins, I'm going to manage it. I guess I'm going to have to manage it then, won't I? Okay, so you win $5,000 back. And that's exactly why you make those big bets at different times, because it just seems in real life that mojo happens when you can just feel those runs. And I know this is like whatever on the randomness, but I don't know. It just seems that way. And again, I'm just managing risk on random events. So $6,000 bankroll. Let's try 975. Small loss. Let's go 900. One more. And then we'll really cool it down if we get some losses coming in. Okay, a little bit of a reduction. Maybe 825. Okay, back to 900. Okay, maybe back to 825. Okay, a little bit of reduction coming. Let's go 600. Okay, a little slower again. Let's go 550. Ooh, nice hit. So we're down to 54. Let's do 475. Okay, back to 550. And I'm really in that 10% number for what it's worth. There's a double up win, so let's just bring it up to 750 again. I could be, if I'm playing this 20% number, I could be playing 4 figures here. I could play at a strict level and just play computerized, and that's what makes it easy if you're trying to manage numbers. If you're always playing like a computer, as I like to call it, it's damn easy to manage risk reward as long as you've got a mathematical system in itself that's designed to work within it. Okay, let's just do 850. I got to do more than 10% if I want to win. Okay, not much of a reduction needed. 775. Ooh, a bit more. Okay, let's do 675. That's a decent sized loss. Let's do 600. No, okay, win. Back to 675. Beautiful win. So that would put my bankroll up to 11,100. So now I can bet like, hey, why not go like 1450 and see what happens? Oh, I did it again. Well, I seen what happened, and it would be a 10x move. That's 24,000. So just for fun, let's give 3,500 a shot and lose a bit, and bring it down to 2,700. Lose a bit, bring it down again. Let's go 2,200. Lose again, bring it down. So 1,750 maybe. A little win, so we go back to that 22 number. Ooh, so back to 1,750. Break even, so I can repeat the bet on a break even. Yeah, small loss, I can keep it up the same. Small win, I can barely bring it higher. 2 break evens in a row. Small loss. So 1,750 again. Break even. Small loss. So let's go 1,575. Small loss. Let's go 1475, bigger loss. 1375, some losing. 1200. Okay, win. So we can go up to 15 maybe. Ooh, nice win. 6,000 back. So let's go to maybe 2250. Ooh, 56. Feel the rush. Play. You might want to put an aggressive play, and let's go 3050. See what happens. Okay, small win. And one of the things you can do here is like I can keep a stop loss type thinking here now. I did 3050. I won back 47. So I can do 4,000, and I know worst case scenario, I lose 4 plus the 17 that I made. The worst I'm going to lose in this run now would be 23, which is what's going to happen. So manage your risk, manage the reward. Yeah, you know what? Let's go and do maybe a 2250, around a 10% number. And you get a spectacular gain. So you're now at 29,000. Maybe go like 4,000, have some fun with it. Small gain, so plus 2,000. So I can go 5,000 plus another 25. That's plus 4,500. So I maybe go 8,000 here. Yeah, lose a bit, bring it back down. Maybe go just having some fun with it because I made aggressive bets. But I realized that if I keep betting 8,000 and 6,000, and I lose 3, 4, 5 in a row, I'm going to get my ass kicked. So I can't let that happen. And betting 8,000 when I had like 37, well, that was pretty aggressive. That was over 20%. So if you're to make a bet like that, maybe there's a spot where it's a great spot and you can do it. And that's happened to me big time in real life. And I get through it. So 30,000, let's go up and say let's reduce it. Let's go 3,450 maybe. Small loss. Okay. 2,500. Ooh, nice win. So let's go back to 3,450 again. Back to 25. Okay, maybe go. I was too low. Even 25 again is low. So let's go 2750 because 10% and all that. Okay, so now let's go 3,500. I lose, so let's go down to 3,000. I win. Let's go to maybe 3,700 and a 10x move. So that brings my balance to 66K. Now I can't. Now my maximum bet is in play. I can't bet more than 25,000. That would be still dumb for me to do, but let's have 9,000. See what happens, and I'll lose half of it. So let's go to 6,000. I lose all of it. So let's now go 5,000. Lose some of it. Let's do 5,000 again, and I win 30,000. So let's maybe do 9,000 over 10%. Lose half. Let's go 8,000. Double up. So let's do 9,000 again. 10x move. So I'm at 162. Just because I can, let's put the max in. Control it if I lose because that will take a small decent hit. And I have a small loss, so why not do it again? I can handle another hit, if you will. And there you go. There's a hit for the loss. Now you manage that part. And maybe bet something small like 17 grand. And now you're saying something small like 17,000 isn't much when you started with 100. So there's a gain there. So 17,000. Now go back to 20. And there's a double up there. Do 20 again maybe. Break even. Small loss. And there's a 6x gain there to put your balance at 2. Now it's all, but maximum bet is 10%. So I can just keep putting a few of these unless I get a lot of losses in a row in play. And if this was the case and I get a big win, and there's an okay win there, then I would not be able to bet more based on how I wrote this. And if you want to change the maximum, just take it off. I'll show you how to do that, but I think I'm done with this anyway. Even though there's 62 periods left, I don't need to show much more. Because one way of playing this game, and I should do this just for fun because I haven't really ever done this much at all. And you really got to take max bets off the programming to do it. You know what? I'm going to take the max off right now. Let's just take it off. We don't need it. So we don't need this either. And that's where you can say start with 100 units and see how fast you can turn it into 75 million. Oh, no. That's not a good enough number. 850 billion. No, 220 trillion. I mean, that's the whole point. When you escalate these numbers mathematically, you can do a lot of damage. That's why when I watched and I was understanding the mathematical numbers based on the documentary of the Wall Street. Let me see if I can try to find the link to that. I'm not going to link the screenshot to that video. And this wasn't I haven't seen this one. Yeah, this was the video that I seen because it was only 8 minutes long. I kind of want to see this maybe. Someone trying to teach, or trying, obviously he is doing. And how he made 90,000, it was more than 90,000 euros in a day. From what I was watching. Where was the video? Should say watched on here somewhere. I mean, you get all these recommended videos that come in. I put guy who caused flash crash. That's my search. The Wild 50 Million Ride. Did I watch part of it here? I guess that's what it is. Maybe it was that one. Might have been. This is probably. Well, I mean, it says I watched it. Bloomberg quickly. Yeah. But basically, it sounds like the guy would just keep on investing to try to keep on winning the most that he possibly could within the bankroll. Sounded like he developed a major high-frequency trading system of some sort that he could actually use from his own freaking house, and then cause what is that of criminal activity, as far as basically spoofing trades, setting it up so that like you put in buy and sell orders. In this case, probably buy orders that actually don't exist. There might be some more manipulative techniques they use, especially outside of psychology, to ensure they get the results that they want to do. But whether the story's true or not, I don't. Wow, I don't know. Seems like an everyday kid who wouldn't be worth anything more than $1 million or $2 million at most, which is meaning you're not that rich. Just a regular everyday person that isn't like a 8-figure, I guess you can say in today's terms. So anyway, thank you for tuning in. Have yourself a great day. Bye bye.